welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Zizi Pondevu. If you're wondering how many things can be made out of recycled plastics, Hans Fischer gives us a clue.
We've developed a big 3D printer. We called it the Cheetah 3D printer that is a lot faster than the normal 3D printers out there. It's a relatively new additive manufacturing process that you build up a part layer by layer directly from the computer. We use a 3mm nozzle instead of a half a millimeter nozzle. Therefore, our mass flow rate is a lot higher. And then secondly, we don't use the filament that is rather expensive. We use granules directly. So that's a cost saving of a factor. So it basically opens up a whole new possibility of manufacturing, and that is what we wanted to demonstrate with this working lawnmower. We've got a very exciting new project coming along, a vacuum cleaner that we're going to 3D print as well. We've got strawberry towers, we've got ladies' shoes, we've got briefcases. There's a lot of things that we're trying out at the moment, and we want to see what is the one that's really going to do it.
The future of innovation and technology is now here with the Cheetah 3D printing machine, bringing you functional, cost-efficient products to use. I'm Spio Materula for Joburg Today.
Hi, my name is Umani. You are watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're on the move, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. Ritaka Trading sheds some light on innovative ways to make school bags. On Joburg Today, we are joined by Ria from Ritaka. Welcome to Joburg Today.
Hello Zizi, how are you?
Fine, thanks, and yourself?
Good.
So you bought a very interesting bag that I've heard tons about.
Yes.
But tell us a bit about this bag and how the business actually started in producing these bags.
Well, what you have in your lab is the repurposed school bag, and what it is that it's a companion, it's a child's companion to attaining an education. And how it came about is that it was my business partner's school assignment, where she had to use something from nature to create something that's purposeful, and she then took plastic and created a bag out of it. We then took the bag and we realized that, you know what, we could use this for numerous things in our community, and that's how the bag was birthed.
There's a social development aspect when it comes to these bags and assisting children. Tell us a bit about that.
So the bag pretty much has taken societal problems that these kids face that hinders their progression and their journey to attaining education. So what we realize is that not only do we have environmental issues, but these kids use plastics as a means to carry their school bags, their school books. And when they get back home, they also don't have a light source to study with. So they use your candles and kerosene and paraffin lanterns, which cause shack fires and are hazardous to their health. And another thing is that they're not very safe on the roads due to non-visibility. So we used all of these societal problems and we implemented into the bag to make it a solution for them.
Fantastic. So you mentioned a lot of factors: lighting, carrying books, and safety for the evening. So tell us just about all the parts that you spoke of earlier on and how you put all of these parts together to make this bag.
So as you see here, the bag is made out of 100% recycled plastic.
Okay.
So we source it from different sources, from landfills, from schools, from corporates, from households, and they come back to our factory and they're made into the bag. And then on the bag, we've integrated a retroreflective material on both sides.
Okay.
So that when the kids walk in the mornings at 5 a.m. or come back from school at around 6 p.m., when car headlights hit the bag, they're able to be more visible on the road.
Very smart.
And then we've also integrated a solar panel that we've partnered with Console on, where as they're walking to and from school, the sunlight charges the solar panel. Then when they get back home, instead of using your candles, they're able to use it as a light source, which lasts up to 12 hours if they charge it for 5 to 6.
Wow. And you said that these bags, of course, they help the children out. But who else are your clients when it comes to these bags?
We've actually targeted the purchasing of the school bags to corporates. So they use their CSI or their marketing spend as a means to purchase the bags, either for schools that they're currently working with or for schools that they'd like to approach. And then we as an organization, we either partner them up with the schools, or they tell us that they've got a school and they purchase the bags, and then we have a ceremony and then we hand them over.
This is all very inspiring. So where do you want to see this business in 2 or 5 years from now?
We want to see our bags everywhere. So currently what we're working towards is to expand into Africa and to also be operational in all of South Africa, and then take it to other third world countries that are facing the same societal problems as kids in our country.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Kenneth. You're watching Joburg Today.
We take a look at some people who are hard at work as they make the Consol solar jars.
Who would have thought that these little pieces put together could create a Consol solar jar that could light up an entire community?
As I started working here, I was still young, and by that time, I started having the challenges of working with, let me say, people older than me. So it became a challenge for me as I was still young. It took me from one level to another. I started here as being just a factory worker, then a supervisor, then I got another position.
It was an exciting journey since I was doing my business in the street of Melville. Every time now I'm teaching everyone on my department. I was always interested in uplifting myself and others. So at the moment I'm overexcited because I've achieved a goal and I'm still willing to go further. It will help the community which were using the paraffin lights. The problem is some of them, they are not managing to buy them as they seem as if they are expensive. So that is my wish, if they could manage to buy them.
I'm Bitumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
My name is Nicholas. You are watching Joburg Today.
For more stories on the city, check out our special focus section, as well as Joburg in your pocket for all that's happening in and around Johannesburg. That's it from me, Zizi Paul. I leave you with Jeremy Loops down south.
Back in ETV. Take it from me, say one and then you get away from me, say that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, say that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, say that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, say that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, say that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, see that booty, take it from me, say one and then you get away from downtown, see that booty, take it from me, say
I didn't want you to put me down south. I'm missing and I will call you, squeeze you. A little bit of love, I didn't want you. It's good to see you. Josie, how you doing? I didn't want you to be down south in my sin, and I will call you, squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah. I didn't want you to be down south of me, and I will call you, squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? Sigh. I didn't want you to be down south of me, and I will call you, squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah. And in the night of day, I didn't know this, and everything she wore, as I didn't show this. And in the night of day, I didn't show you, but I wanted you to stay, and I didn't want to go. I didn't take it away from you. No, no, I didn't want you to be down south of the city, and I will call you. Please, a little bit of love. I didn't want you. It's good to see you, Josie. How you doing? I didn't want you to be down south of the city, and I will call you. Squeeze you a little bit of love. I didn't want